Hello, guys. Hello, how is your weekend? How are you doing? For me, I'm good. I'm doing well this afternoon. The sun is out. It's quite warm, and I love doing my lives in the afternoon hours when my baby is asleep. Because most of the time she'd want my attention. She'd want me to carry her, play around with her. Yeah, it's actually healthy for her, and it's a good thing to do to a toddler, especially when you're just the two of you in the house. It's very healthy. Yeah, so first things first, I wanted to go clean up my kitchen. But before that, I just want to lace these shoes and then do what I gotta do. Now, guys, last time, there are these kids who are really disturbing. Like they had that annoying behavior of throwing stones. My back is itching. Yeah, they had that annoying habit of throwing stones from over their roof uh, to the front side of my house. So from the time I did the previous live, I haven't done another one. But good thing the kids haven't come back. Actually, that was the last day they did it. They haven't thrown stones again. But I suppose could be the landlady or the landlord went to their house or to their houses and talked to the parents. I just hope so because when I asked her how it all went down, she told me that she went there but didn't find them. But you also witnessed when she just opened the gate, the kids just disappeared, and that is always the norm. They normally do that, and that is it's so annoying and it's so insecure, especially for our kids. They can't get out to play. And yeah, so we just have to find a way to deal with that. It's such a nuisance. So first things, I just want to lace these shoes first before we do so many other things. Yes, it's a Saturday afternoon. Yeah, you'll find that most people didn't go to work, or most people went to work, but mostly weekend. Some people work 5 days a week, some work 6 days a week. Yeah, some work 5 days a week, some 6 days a week, some all the days of the week. But it doesn't matter, provided I'm putting the wrong lace on the shoes because I'm wondering why is it so slim, and yet these shoes have very thick laces. Yeah, so I just cleaned these shoes. They have been drying for the longest time. Yeah, I had someone who cleaned them up for me, so I just told her, what you do, just wipe. You see how the shoes look like. Yeah, so I just told her, just wipe the shoes and brush the sole. But then what happened? She brushed the sole and dipped the shoe in water. So it has taken long for it to dry because even the inner sole is so heavy, and the sun cannot penetrate under the inner sole because the inner sole is intact. It cannot come out. So it has taken me days and days and days of airing these shoes out in the sun for it to completely dry. You know the problem of shoes that are stored when wet. You might not know how wet they are. By the way, I'm always very keen on storing shoes and clothes. Any little wetness, I take it out. I air it back outside because shoes or even socks, when they're a little bit wet, some people don't know how to perceive dryness, like complete dryness of clothes or shoes. So if you bring them back to the house and you put them on, then the problem is that when you put them on, they start stinking, and I can't stand the smell of stinking shoes. So to curb that, just put them out in the sun so that they dry properly. Then I store them back to the house. Yes, guys, user KY2SH7TW1D. I don't know how it's how it's read without the letters being read one by one. Hi. Yes, I'm doing good. Do you selling shoes? No, I don't sell shoes. I don't sell shoes. These are shoes that we wear in the house. So I was just cleaning them, and then I lace them and then put them back to the shoe rack. Chris Nyawira 8060. Hello Chris, how is your afternoon? My afternoon is great. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning into my live. So this is the other pair, and this pair, this is a white pair of shoes. This shoe, I don't know if my camera can do justice. The shoe is off-white, but this part you see, this drawing part is very white. Now the owner of the shoe the owner of the shoe is a clean freak person. Now I'd been pleading these shoes, then one day the owner just decided to Chris Nyawira, I sub. Oh, thank you so much, Chris. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate so much. Now, one day, the owner of the shoe decided that the shoe should be soaked. With a bleaching agent so that it appears white. You know, I wasn't there, so the shoe was soaked. The person who soaked the shoes did soak the shoes. And now the problem, this person was like soaking it and not seeing any results. So the shoe was soaked for almost a day. So when I came back in the evening, I was like, you soaked the shoes in the morning. No, I didn't know they were still in water. So I asked, the shoe you soaked in the morning, did you wash them? Actually, did they dry? And then she's like telling me, no, they're still in water. What do you mean they're still in water? Personally, I don't pour water inside the shoes. You know, water normally reduces the lifespan of shoes. If you're one person who keeps washing shoes, if you'll notice, you'll realize that they have very short lifespan when you keep washing and washing and washing. Sometimes it's necessary to do so, especially when it's having too much accumulated dust. If it has accumulated so much dust, or maybe you walked in some mud, then it's important. Maybe the mud got inside or dirty water got inside. Now that one, it's much understandable if you wash the shoes. But if that doesn't happen, that you haven't walked so much with the shoes, and the shoes haven't collected so much dirt, why put it in water? For me, I really always love value for my money when I go buy shoes, and I always value my new things. I always love them I love to treat them really well, because I need them to serve me for long enough. So I usually, how are these done? Okay, it's right. I usually make sure that I take care of my things really well, be it clothes, be it shoes, anything that I buy, I have to really take care of it well. Like clothes, I have to know what clothes are fragile, what clothes are delicate, and what clothes should I soak, which one should I never soak, which one should I never wash with certain detergent, so that I maintain the clothes or the shoes for as long as they can last. Yeah, some are more durable than others, but also the durability also depends with how you treat your things. Yes, how you treat your things, how you take care of them, anything, how you take care of them determines how long they'll serve you. Yeah, that's very practical. It's very, very practical. So you don't say that this one is not durable. For some people, some things can take a day. Some the same thing can take a week for others. The same thing can take a month, and the same thing can take maybe several months, like 6. So you wonder, how did this person get to 6 months? It all depends with how you take care of your stuff. And I'm always onto it. I always love to take care of my things and see them serve me for longer. Yes, guys, keep tuning in. Keep tuning in to my live. If you are seeing this face for the very first time, welcome home. My name is Belinda Oyuki. I normally do. I run a YouTube channel, and this is the one. I normally do travel and lifestyle videos. Yeah, travel and lifestyle. Something is knocking in the kitchen. I don't know what that could be. I hope I'm not hallucinating. So, because we're just with, by the way, I'm just here with my daughter. No, it's not. It's not knocking in the kitchen. I've listened to it once more. It's somewhere outside, maybe in the neighboring buildings. Yeah. So I normally do travel and lifestyle videos, and I'd love that you people really support me. Actually, you really did well last year, and this I'll keep telling you guys, because it has been like forever waiting for that time, and now there's a breakthrough now we're waiting for, and it's from your support, guys. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, for me, starting a YouTube channel, I can't, not even couldn't, I can't subscribe to my own channel. It's you people who really have to support me to get there. So there are only 2 pairs of shoes. I'm done with the second one. So I just want to put them somewhere. I'm not going to keep them in the shoe rack. The shoe rack is in the bedroom, so I'm not going to put them in the shoe rack at the moment, because my daughter is asleep. And the moment I will open that door, I fear she'll wake up. She normally sleeps for 3 hours maximum during the day. By the way, guys, I haven't told you this. Oh my goodness. Yesterday, the day before yesterday was Friday. The day before yesterday, that was Thursday, and even Wednesday. Or I can say most of the days within the week, I haven't slept well. Reason, from the other day, you saw these kids were throwing stones, so they woke up my baby. But my baby, good thing, she went back to Jungama Boom. Hi, Jungama Boom. How are you doing there? It's a great afternoon over here. I'm glad to see you on my live. I hope you're doing well from your end. So as I was saying, that day when the kids were throwing stones, actually they haven't done so since then. I'm glad they stopped. Maybe they'll resurface, but I don't even know those kids, honestly. Because you take even a video, you go around to go check in that building, and then when you get there, there's no one. There's no one answering to you, and there's no one who is ready to tell you if they know the kids or not. I don't know why though. Anyway, from I did a live on Tuesday, I suppose. No, all these other days. The reason why I didn't have enough sleep, my baby decided that on Wednesday she wasn't going to sleep the whole day. So she did not sleep the whole day. If she doesn't sleep the whole day, she'll have to sleep early. Now what happened? Uh, Amaris, Amaris Daya. Hello, Amaris. I hope you're doing well from your end. Now what happened? I just went, bought supper early. I came so fast. I said I have to prepare this supper before 7 p.m. And her dad came back early. Now, when she saw the dad was back, girls and their fathers, I don't know, they're together like this. Now, she went to the father and they went away. So, for me, I was like, now this is the time. Let them go, stay away so that I cook so fast. By the time they're back, my food will be ready. Let me tell you, the girls started sleeping before they came back. Now, when the father arrived, told me that feed the baby very fast before she sleeps. And then I'm like, yeah, I actually wanted to feed her fast before she sleeps. So that's why I went and I decided to prepare supper early. Then the father tells me, this girl was already asleep. So I just woke her up. And then I'm like, damn, I know when she has started sleeping, she'll be so fast. Like she will not do anything. She will not eat. She will not play. She'll be crying and oh, so I tried. I've tried to feed her. She refused. In the process, the body is waking up. The mind is waking up. She refused to eat. She refused to play. And by the time now she was fully awake. Now, it was late around 10 because she refused to. I didn't want her to go to sleep hungry. I tried to give her porridge. She did not take porridge. Now she was fully awake at around 9:30 or 10. Now, the moment she was up, her mind was fully awake. The girl slept at maybe 2 or 3 a.m. That is the challenge I go through sometimes. Toddlers, sometimes they really want to plan you, but it's always so good when you plan yourself. You know that this kid starts sleeping at 7 p.m. Now you make sure by 6:30 or by 6 your supper is ready, you feed them, and then you wash them, and then you change them to sleeping attire and you put them to sleep. Like you have to plan yourself. But the plans, how we are always planned with my baby is at 2 p.m. she goes to sleep. You got that point? At 2 p.m. she goes to sleep. She sleeps for 3 hours, so meaning she sleeps up to 5 p.m. When she wakes up, I take her, we go buy supper, we come and cook. By 7, the supper is ready, or by 7:30, the supper is ready. So she eats, and then we play a bit. By 9, she's back to sleep. Now, when she decides to arrange me in her own arrangement, that's when you know the toddlers can really be dictating. Yeah. So that is what happened yesterday. No, that Wednesday and Thursday she slept late. When people got into the house, she woke up because she's a light sleeper. You cannot make noise. Like you can't come around maybe talking or telling stories or laughing when she's asleep. She'll simply wake up. So that is what happened to her on Thursday. Then on Friday yesterday, um, I don't know what really happened. No, yesterday she slept well. She slept at around 10. Now what happened? I want to stop her from breastfeeding, by the way, because sometimes she wants to be so dependent on breast milk that she doesn't even want to eat anything. Now, she woke up at around let's say around 2 to breastfeed. But because I don't want to breastfeed her at night, I first want her to quit the night breastfeeding before the day one, so that she's comfortable sleeping when I'm away. I hope you get the point. Now, yesterday she woke up at around 2, so she wanted to breastfeed, but I didn't want to breastfeed her, so I woke up and gave her some porridge and took her back to sleep. But for me, the moment my sleep has been broken, it's like the whole night has been broken. Like I have not slept. I don't know if you also have such problem. I start sleeping at maybe 11, or 10, and then I sleep. Oh, sorry for that. And then I sleep till around, let's say, 1. And then my night is interrupted, so that I have to wake up, get her something to sleep, then make her relax, and then go back to sleep. Maybe that is 2 hours later after I've woken up. It will be like my night has been disrupted, because I will not go back to sleep immediately. So I took her to sleep, and again it took me another 1 hour to get my sleep back. So when I woke up in the morning, I was tired. I usually woke up at 9, no, at 8:30. But the moment I woke up, I just woke up, she was already up. That's how funny it is. She was already up. So I woke up, went, prepared her something, took my breakfast, but I was terribly tired. My brain chemistry was terrible. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to do this. There's nothing else I can do in this feeling. So I had to go back to sleep. I went back to sleep and woke up at around 12:30. That's when I started now uh, preparing lunch. She had to eat. I woke up and we first took shower. Good thing about her, when I sleep during the day, which is very rare, I don't like sleeping the day. My head becomes so heavy. I don't know whether it's called the sleep paralysis or it has another name. When I sleep during the day, I feel like a very huge rock has been put on my head. So I am sleeping, but when I lift my head, it's too heavy. I can't even open my eyes. I don't know what that is called, but that is not normally what I feel when I sleep during the day, and I don't like sleeping during the day. Now, we woke up at that time, we freshened up, and then I started looking for lunch, preparing lunch here and there. Yeah, so I was done by 2. She's she was asleep by 2. So right now it's 13 minutes in, and I've just done these shoes. Now I want to start now cleaning, because the moment she slept, I cleaned the house. Now I want to go and clean my utensils, put them in order, and if I get more time, I can go back there and sweep the back door. I sweep the other side. Yes, guys. So that's it. I have too much stories to tell. Yeah, since I have too much stories to tell, so let me put these shoes down there, and then we can go to the kitchen. You helped me cleaning up my kitchen. Actually, not cleaning. I've already cleaned the kitchen, so the utensils were still there. I want to just go and clean up the utensils. All right, guys. So can we do this? Let's go. Let's go. So we just put them down here. When she's awake, I'll go keep them in the bedroom, go arrange them well. So this is the place I'm talking about. Though it's not dirty, this is the greenness is because of the rain that sometimes accumulates here. It's not so dirty, you know. And today, I don't know where my has gone today. The neighbor is not around. The neighbor is not around. Yeah, so I just want to clean my utensils because they've been dirty here since morning, and I was just feeling so tired, and there's so much of fruit flies now all over, and this could be really unhealthy. Now guys, this tap is not having water today. It's not having water. For the residents of Nairobi, we normally know this. Sometimes the taps run dry, and now we must have extra storage for water like this and that for backup purposes. Some people don't realize that. Let me set the camera here. Some people never realize that the water just disappears, because it all depends with how organized the landlord or the landlady is. some landlords and landladies forget to put a backup tanks. Let me show you something. Just go out. So in this place, in this area, you realize there's this backup tank. Then there's that other building with other tanks on top, and that is the trend almost everywhere. That one is still under construction, so maybe they still don't have a tank on top, but this is just always everywhere. The other one is also incomplete. The other one is incomplete, but if you can check, there are some tanks on top. Yeah, there are some tanks on top. So that is the trend. That is the trend. There are always those backup tanks, so that some do collect rainwater, like this one of ours here. This one is for rainwater, and it's for our neighbor. So I can't use the water because it's my neighbor who put it there, and she collects rainwater. Now those other tanks, they're normally used to collect water from the city council. So when the water, the water sometimes in my area it disappears on Thursdays and comes back on Sundays. So when the water disappears, they use the water in the backup tanks. When the water comes back, it comes back on Sunday. The water comes, like, it fills into the tanks first before coming to the taps, so that if they don't deplete the water in the tanks, they have water running in the taps throughout the year. So they don't realize that the water is normally on ratio. Yeah, so if you don't realize that the water is on rationing in your place, just know that is how the landlords or the landladies have planned out themselves. But in all cases, maybe there are some places that they just receive water throughout the year, and then they never have shortage. Some put underground tanks, some drill boreholes. Yeah, it all depends with how they do their things. Nancy Mburu, you've written so many letters there. BGD. I don't know what that means. Anyway, welcome to my live, Nancy, and feel free to ask questions. Feel free to interact. So what's my utensils? And then I want to do them so fast before my baby wakes up. So that is what normally happens, especially for the water. Water rationing in Nairobi is crazy. It's crazy, guys, because Nairobi has a very huge population. Not everyone can receive all the amenities at the same time. Yeah, some have to delay, some have to be rationed so that everyone shares them. My baby isn't awake, so I want to pour this dirty water into the toilet, and then I simply come back. Nangai Abasa. Hello, hello. Hi, Nangai. How are you doing? How is your afternoon, morning, or evening? Again, I don't know what time you're watching from, what time you're watching at, and where you are at. Let me know where you're watching from, Nangai. And thank you for tuning into this live stream. Nangai Abasa, welcome to my live. Welcome. So once you tune in, just let me know where you're watching from. Once you tune in, let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know where you are watching me from. So let's watch them together. So I normally put this thing, it's for wiping surfaces. I normally put it here. So I lean on it so that the water doesn't pour on me. So normally I put drinking water in these containers when the water is about to go. It normally disappears on Thursdays. So I normally fill these on Wednesday evenings so that I don't lack water for drinking. Ivy Odhiambo. Sasa Ivy, poa sana. Ukwaje Ivy? And where are you watching me from? Where are you watching me from? Thank you so much for tuning into my live, Ivy. Asante sana, karibu to my live. We are just here washing utensils. So guys, the other day some of you were asking me some questions, and I said just go to Instagram, go on Instagram and get me there at Delinda Oyugi. Then DM me your questions so that when I have a live, I can come back here and answer to all of them. But I didn't find any question, guys. Why that way though? I didn't see any questions. Welcome, guys. Thank you for tuning in. know, guys, I normally wonder how the sun realizes that we are in January. Because the moment it hits January, it becomes so hot in Nairobi. The sun shines unapologetically. It shines mercilessly. Like right now, the sun is out. The sun is shining. It's very serious. It didn't come to play. Yeah, the sun is really shining outside. And I'm really trying so that my baby doesn't wake up before I finish washing these utensils. Because when she comes here, she'll want to feed. She'll want to breastfeed. And because I'm trying to get her out of my breasts, I normally tend to give her porridge, which all the time she rejects. There's not that single day she loves to drink the porridge. There's no single day she loves to drink the porridge. She's always in denial. She's always refusing. Welcome, guys. Thank you for tuning into my live. I hope your afternoon is great. Although it's shining over here, the sun is so cruel outside. Let's interact, guys. Let's interact. How are you there, guys? How are you? And I'm also grateful. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome, guys. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, guys. Glad to see you. I'm glad to see you guys. I'm so glad to see you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing me love. Let me just know where you're watching me from. Hey guys, I hope you've been watching my videos, guys. The last video I posted yesterday. Today I haven't posted any. I hope you're watching them. And if you're seeing this face for the very first time, welcome and welcome so much. Don't take it for granted, your support. Yeah. Just to remind you, my name is Belinda Oyugi. I do travel and lifestyle videos. And for now, I don't know what part of the video, what part I can say this one is. Maybe it's a lifestyle. Because now we are just at home washing utensils. We are washing utensils. So if you're tuning in for the first, you're tuning in right now, you'd wonder why I'm not using the tap. The tap is right here. Yes, this is my tap. You'd wonder why I'm not using the tap to fetch water to wash my utensils. It's because of the water rationing. It's almost everywhere in Nairobi. They ration the water. So some landlords or landladies normally have backup tanks. When the water is gone, they still have water supply. But in some cases, in some places, the backup is not there. So it's you as the tenant who has to get storage containers. So when the water is still available, you fill them up. When the water is gone, you still have your water. You don't run out of water. Let me tell you guys, sometimes the water goes for so many days and people suffer. You have to get someone to bring you water. I don't know where they get the water from, but they just fetch you water. And in most cases, you'll find that a jerrycan, a 20-liter jerrycan, costs 20 shillings, 20 Kenya shillings. So if it costs 20, and some people also supply it with 50, so if you know it's prices. Yes. We're almost done. Now the utensils are done. I'm left with the sufurias. Welcome guys to my live. Welcome all. Welcome. Once you tune in, say hi. Say hi guys and let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. Say hi guys. Once you tune in, say hi and let me know where you're watching me from. Do I have any more stilo left? Oh my goodness, I have no stilo left. I'll go buy others later. So I have to use what is there. I have to use what is available. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's a Saturday afternoon. The weather is so good outside. The weather is good for swimming. The sun is up and it's very hot. Once you tune in, guys, just say hi and let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know where you're watching from. It's clean. Once you tune in, just say hi and let me know where you're watching me from. So for me, I want to clean my utensils and finish them up before my baby wakes up. Hi guys. Hello. By the way, guys, I've just remembered something. There's something I've been making and I love how it's turning out. There's It's something I've been making. I love how it's turning out, and I can't wait to show you. The project is not over yet. The project is not over, but I'll still just show you how it's coming out. So once you tune in, say hi, let me know where you're watching me from. And guys, just like my video. Like my video. Hit the like. Hit the like. Show me some love, guys. So this afternoon, we're just washing utensils. We had a very sleepy morning. I woke up just to go back to sleep because I didn't have enough sleep last night. My baby was all over me. My baby wanted to breastfeed and I didn't want her to, so I woke up to give her some porridge. And I take too long. Normally I take too long in such incidences. I take too long to go back to sleep. And the moment I go back to sleep, I sleep till late and still wake up feeling tired. Because I always just want to have a full night rest. That is when I wake up strong and functional. I'm just cleaning these ones. And I want to show you something I've been making. Actually, it's turning out so beautiful. I want to show it to you guys. So you better stay tuned. You better stay tuned. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in into my life. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Thank you for tuning in, guys. After this, I want to show you something, guys. After this, I want to show you something I've been making. It's turning out so cute and I'm feeling really excited about it. I'm feeling really excited and I know you will also get excited. So I'm just finishing up with my sufurias because I want to finish up and show you what I've got for you. So just stay locked in because you will love it, guys. You will love it. You will love it. Guys, if you are having such a sufuria, you see how it behaves. Sometimes you cook with it. Let me know how I can turn this stain back to this, because it was bought when it was this way. Now the stain makes it this. Let me know how I can turn it back to. Yeah, please help a sister. I don't know how I can do that, and I don't like the stains. So if you have an idea how I can take it back to the original stainless look, let me know, guys. Let's interact, guys. I don't know how it can be done. Personally, I'm like, honestly, I don't know. So let me help a sister over here. Help a sister. Help me get this part back to this. Like, how do I do it? How am I supposed to scrub it? Because it cannot be scrubbed back to that very color. How do I do it, guys? If you have such a stainless sufuria, let me know how you normally clean it, guys, because I don't like the stains, yet scrubbing it, they don't come out easily. I'm trying to scrub it. They're just coming out a little, not so much. See the outcome. Because that is how they normally do. They don't come out properly, and my energy is being drained. My energy is limited now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the support. Let me tell you guys, this thing, sufuria pot, it's so heavy. I think it could weigh 3 to 3.5 kg or even more. It's very heavy. You see this thickness? This is the entire bottom part, this thickness here. So it's very heavy at the bottom. Guys, let me know where you're watching me from. There's something I want to show you guys, so stay tuned, stay locked. After these utensils, I want to show you something I've been making for a few days now. But it's not done yet. These are some things that if you don't wash properly, they start becoming slimy. And once they become slimy, for me, I just throw them out. I can't stand the feeling. If you don't wash these things, this stuff that we use for wiping surfaces, if you don't wash them properly, they start becoming slimy. And for me, when they start becoming slimy, I throw them out. I have to make sure I wash them well so that they don't become slimy. Once they become slimy, I'm out. Just throw them out. We are almost done, guys. We are almost done. We are almost done. We are done. Now, guys, there's something I've been making. It's not all done, but I can show you what that thing is and what it looks like. Just before that, let me dry the water on the floor. When you come, I show you something. Sorry. I'm really trying not to wake her up. So, I want to show you something I've been making. Let me put it. Yeah, I think from here you'll be able to see it well. Now, there's something I was making. This is part of the yarns. It's not even done yet. I don't know if it's really clear. It's clear when it's up. But I'll show you, don't worry. I'll really show you well, don't you worry. Now, I've been making the squares. These are called granny squares. I've been making the granny squares, and then the outer ring was supposed to be black. You see, black. The outer ring should be black, like that, black that way. Now, there's one that I did a mistake. I was making it like a flower. You see here, there are two in the middle, like corner, and then two in the middle, and then corner. So this one I made a mistake. I just did one, and good thing I realized this one is also two. I realized before I put them together. Now for these other ones, I haven't put the black edging because my black yarn just got finished. I haven't gotten some money to buy more yarns. Now, Simon Wadudu said hi. Hello, Simon. Hello, Simon. How are you doing there? Now, this is now the part of the yarns I was using to make the granny squares. You see, this part is red, this is orange. But now I got finished. The orange one, this is the only one that is left. It cannot do even the middle part alone. So, this is what is left. Now, this is what I was making, guys. This is what I was making. You see this one? This is what it's turning out to be. This is the outside part, and this is the inner part. So I don't know. And then the edge, it's supposed, I'm supposed to give it a continuation of white. This one, I'm supposed to give it a good continuation of white. So let me carry my phone this way so that you see exactly what I'm talking about. See what I'm talking about? How the granny squares are turning out to look like. Yeah, so I was supposed to attach them using that white. Yeah, so this is what it's looking like. You see? Yeah, I feel it looks better from that angle. From that angle. Yeah, so this is what I'm making. And hopefully it will be such a beautiful project. I can't wait. Yeah. I hope it will be such a beautiful project. So this is what it looks like. And I'm supposed to give it a continuation of this white. So I'm only short of yarns. If I had more yarns, I could continue the project. So let me know what you think about this color combination. It's just an inspo from, I saw some inspo and then I just decided, you know what, I want to try out this one. And now this is what it's looking like. It's not a blanket. It's something. It's something I don't want to talk about. I don't want to tell you right now. But I'll show you once I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, you see the color combination, how it's arranged. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So I have to boast and tell you, you know what, I can still make other things as well. Yeah. So this is the basket where I normally store all of them so that they're not lying everywhere in the house. Yeah. So just get them back. So that's it. That's it. So let's go back to the house. Yeah, so this is what I've been making. You know, outside there, the light is so bright, you cannot really see it well. So if I show you from here, you can now see almost the exact colors it is. Yeah, outside there, they are too shiny, they're too bright. You cannot see it properly. At least here you can see them well. Yeah, so this is it. This is it. Wow. I'm impressed. This is so cute. This is so pretty. This This is so pretty. Nice. Nice one. Nice one. Yeah, that is what it looks like. Now, guys, thank you so much for tuning in for all those hours. I really appreciate your time, your support, and this is the project we are continuing with. I don't know for how long, but until I'm done, because I'm doing it little by little. When I get yarns, I continue. When the yarns get depleted, I wait until I get some money to buy more. So I hope you'll stay tuned until this project is done, so that I can't wait to reveal to you exactly what it looks like. So until then, I wish you well. Have a lovely afternoon, and stay productive, stay active, and do all you can, because 2026, we said, is a year of manifestation, and is a year of breaking, like moving in a way that you break things. Like, things just have to happen. So you just don't say, you wake up and work on it. Faith without action is dead. Like, mountain, we call it mountain moving faith. Yeah, faith is that power that moves mountains, but without action, it's dead. It's dead. Yeah, yes, guys. So I hope to see you right in my next video or in my next live. Go watch my videos. My name is Belinda Oyugi, and I hope to see you next time. So if you haven't subscribed already, kindly subscribe to my channel and turn on that notification bell, because I don't want to lose you. I want us to stay together till the year ends, guys, because I hope and wish we all get to the end of the year. I love you all, guys. Bye.